Hey there, welcome back friends. Today we will talk about HTML forms, and definitely for users HTML forms are very important when it comes to user interaction with our web application. Alright, so now let's move forward. Today in this video we will check couple of things. Firstly, we will discuss what exactly is a form. Then we will also check how we can build a basic form. Then we will also check how form interacts with the web server, and finally we will also check communication methods. Alright. Now friends, here is a Google sign up form for Google account, and in fact if we check this particular form, inside this form we have multiple elements like text field, drop down, etc. Right? Also we have a button for next step. Now friends, if we check various popular websites, then you will see that forms are everywhere. For example, in here, if we check the Facebook homepage, then on the Facebook homepage for login and for signing up, we have multiple forms. Likewise, if we check Udemy homepage for searching a course, we again have a form. In fact, on the homepage of Google itself, we have a form field for searching a keyword. Likewise, for popular website, for example, like Make My Trip, again there is a form. In short, forms are very useful and widely used element in websites. Alright, now let us quickly check a very simple form, and here is a form and the code is also highlighted. The code is based on what? Input text, radio buttons, checkbox and things like that. And definitely this code generates a very simple form which is on the left side of the screen. Now creating a form is very simple using HTML, and for this course itself you must have basic knowledge of HTML as well. Now definitely this form doesn't look very good, and in our forthcoming videos we will also check how to make a website look good using templates and things like that. Alright. Now friends, whenever we submit a form or a form interacts with the website, definitely form and the web application needs to interact with each other, and this interaction is done by request and response object when it comes to servlets and JSP. Now definitely we have seen that request and response objects are already available for each and every JSP file, whereas inside the servlet we also receive the request and response object whenever we call in the doGet or doPost method. So these two objects are very important, request and response, and definitely we will work more with these two objects in our forthcoming videos. Now finally, there are communication methods. When we submit the form, either the communication method would be get or post. Now friends, whenever we submit the form using the get method, the information would be visible to the user and the information gets submitted via the URL. So take a note of it. Whereas when we make use of the post method for submitting the form, the information would be submitted via a invisible channel and the information will not be visible to the user. Now based on the situation, definitely user can use any of these two methods to submit the form. Alright, so this is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and from next video we will start coding a form, so that would be interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.